the work that people are putting in on the daily, the work the students are doing, the the positivity I'm seeing about all of our protocols to stay safe and clean. Every day when kids are coming in, they're taking the temp and washing their hands, and I think that's a form of positivity, and still, coming to class ready to learn is a form of positivity.
Even if we're barely at school like we used to be, you just have to keep on going and keep motivation, and you just have to really stick to it.
I think it's probably more important than ever to try to look for what is good and then share that.
To me, it would just be everyone trying to make it as likable as it can be, between the students and the teachers.
We have to stay positive because this will be over and we will come out the other side being better people.
And the bottom line is that if we just come down to basic human respect for one another, I think it's just going to make, moving forward through this pandemic and through the situation that we're in right now just so much better.
So you have to show respect to your teacher as doing your work, being on the meets and making sure it's easy for them, but also make your teacher think it's easy for you by letting them give you the work, making sure you're up to date.
Respect more of one another because we are working more collaboratively as educators, but I think it's also giving students a chance to be to listen to one another a little bit more, work together, collaborate in these virtual sessions, or in the small group classroom settings for the students that are coming in.
I think it's really important to respect the teachers, especially in a Google Meet, because they are going the extra mile to put up these live streams and everything.
Being honest to yourself and having strong sort of moral principles.
We are all together realizing we are part of a construct. And if we are all together, working together to keep it whole, keep it intact, then we as a school will thrive.
Academic integrity, like doing your work on time, making sure that it's yours, it's original, it's not plagiarized.
Nobody's been not participating, not doing stuff, being kind of not a great student. They've all been working and doing what they need to do.
You're by yourselves in your room doing remote work. Everyone has to do it. So you need the integrity to take that seriously and to do all your assignments in a timely manner.
When you're remote, teachers can't really see what you're doing, so you need to hold yourself to a higher standard and not look up the answers, just because you'd be doing yourself a disservice.
You always have to be determined, actually, always. With your work, with your meets, you always have to be on top of everything.
It would be easy to throw in the towel and just say, this is too much. I can't, this is too much. I guess we have to say, don't say I can't.
Determination is how we feel. We are driven to reach a specific goal or something. And if we are not determined, then we probably won't reach that goal.
That grit, that I'm never going to give up, the little engine that could, so to speak, which we think we can, which shows extreme determination.
Many of us here have talent. Many of us here have ability. But absent hard work, absent determination, you don't have anything.
I didn't do as good in the first quarter, but now I'm really working hard to get through the year.
Being strong enough to ask the question when you don't know, being determined to make it to the next level, pushing yourself.
Always engage, because even if your camera's not on and if you're on mute, you're not going to understand. You're just going to be sitting there. You need to turn on your mic. You need to talk. You need to ask questions, even if we're still not in school.
When you are present and engaged, you're able to get the most out of any experience that you're going through.
To get ready for my classes, I try to actually get up and get out of my pajamas and actually get dressed, because I feel like when you just wake up and you're in bed, it's harder for you to actually focus and stay engaged with the class.
I try to keep in touch with my teachers by like emailing or typing in Google Classroom. Like if I'm having trouble, I do my best to get in contact with them.
So the little bit that we can do as adults is that when they are in our presence, to make sure that when they're in our presence, we are fully engaged in their presence.